In this video, I am going to explain you what is AWS, what is cloud in a very quick, short and effective way. So without wasting a single second of our time, let's begin, let's go. So in order to understand what is AWS, we will first have to understand why do we need cloud, and it's a very important question. So in early 1990s, when a normal person wants to host his website for their startup or businesses, so he have to buy a whole brand new server for that particular one website, and that server will cost him hundreds of thousands of dollars, which were very costlier at that time. So hosting a normal website at that time were very costlier at that time because of those huge servers, and those huge servers were only affordable by the big IT firms and the big IT companies at that time. So therefore an idea was generated at that times, like these cloud services, that why not we rent out only one particular servers only for those websites, those persons who want to host their websites and rent them. So at that time shared hosting was very popular. What is shared hosting? So as you can see here, one physical server, single computer in a data center, as I told you. Many websites share the same hardware. Each website get a small space of same disks, RAM and CPU. One operating systems like Linux, one web server, one database system. It means only one particular server were running for only for those particular websites, and each websites are connected to each other, and each websites are divided into same amount of storage, RAM and CPU, and all of the websites were running on only one operating system, only one web servers and only one database systems. It means, let's imagine one shared hosting servers and the total CPU power is 100%. The total 10 websites are connected to that particular servers. So when in a normal condition, each website will use 5 to 10% CPU, sometimes to total 50 to 60% usage, all fine. Suddenly one website goes viral, one website goes popular. So that website starting using 60% of CPU by itself. Now total uses 110%, CPU overloaded. Not only 110%, if one website got viral, he can also, that website also can use 70%, 80% of the CPU by itself. So this impact the other websites which were connected to that servers, and this impact will slow down the other websites performance which were running on that particular servers. Not only this, if one website getting hacked, the chances of getting hacked to other website were increased drastically. If one website getting virus, so chances of getting spreading those computer virus to other website were also increased very massively, because all websites are connected to only one particular servers which were running. As here you can see, all those PCs are connected to only one single server. So it was very messy at that time, as you can see. So problems before cloud: high cost. As I told you earlier, that if you want to host a website, you will have to buy a brand new servers. If not, then you can use share hosting, but it comes with a variety of limitations and slow deployment. If you want to deploy a servers, so you have to make sure that you have to hire a separate IT teams for that, to maintaining that servers. For that you have to make sure to pay the electricity bills for that servers, which were very slow deployment, very less scalability. If your website getting popular, so you have to buy a whole brand new server for that. which were also very taking time consuming and less scalable, because you have to buy a whole new server for that. Downtime. And if your one and if you somehow, let's say you buy a server and all of your businesses are connected to only one server, so if one server getting down, so your other websites getting down, your other website impacted massively, and your other website getting shut down or slow performance, or many things will happen. Limited access. You cannot use your server from your home. It is not possible at that time. You will only use those servers from the office, where the servers are connected to that office or to that computer screen, computer hardware at that time. Geographical limitations. If somehow, if you cannot open businesses in this, you cannot, if a person which were sitting in a very huge distance from that particular server, then he will must face the slow performance at that times because of geographical limitations. So now we come, what is cloud? Cloud computing means using the internet to access computer services like storage, servers, database and software instead of owning and managing them yourself. Delivery computing services, servers, storage, database, software over the internet. You can use all of these: server, storage, database, software over the internet from your phone, from your computer, from your home. Pay as you go model, which were massively impacted the businesses. It means you will only use what you want to use. If you want 4 GB of bandwidth, you will be only charged for 4 GB of bandwidth. If you want to use those storage servers, the database for only 4 hours, then you will charge for only for 4 hours. Access from anywhere, anytime. You can use AWS like services from anywhere on the earth, all where is spreaded on this earth, anytime. Examples: Google Drive, Netflix, Gmail, AWS, and the other AWS like Microsoft Azure, Google GCP. After cloud, the situation after cloud is lower cost. You will be only use what you want to use. Pay as you go model. The speed of deployment increases. You can open your, you can start using those AWS services within a minute, within a second. You'll not have to set up a whole new server for that. Very high scalability. You can scale your business through this. You can buy and rent that storage, that system for that. No downtime. And cloud is also have very less, at least negligible downtime. If one server got failed, then the other server will continue to run and providing services to you, because all are virtual servers and all have a massive backup systems which were running. No limited access. You can use your cloud services from your home, from your office, from anywhere. No geographical limitations. As I said earlier, the speed of the services you used was very good, is very good, because of the technology nowadays. All of the servers were placed in the variety of regions on each and every country. Not every country, but every continent, because in Russia there is no server. In Africa there is only one server which is situated in South Africa only. So it's so yeah, it was that how AWS was born, and it's a very interesting. Before AWS, the Amazon e-commerce site has enormous data centers. Amazon e-commerce site, as we said, Amazon.com grows fast. Too many separate system engineers spend more time managing servers, building features. They had to handle holy data sets like Christmas, Black Friday, support millions of product pages, searches, payment. To survive those peaks, they overviewed their server farms. So for 10 to 11 months of the year, much of that hardware sat idle or lightly used. That the buffer stock capacity. Amazon realized that other companies need the same scalable infrastructure. So at that time, in 2003 2004, Amazon knew at that time because the in the sale of Black Friday and Christmas, the traffic of their website were massively increased. So Amazon at that time buy a bunch of new server for that to maintain the traffic to seamlessly mm, performance of their website. But after the events like Christmas and Black Friday will be over, so rest of the 10 to 11 month of the year, those servers were very lightly used. So Amazon thought that the problems which we are using were also the problems of the other businesses at that time. They also have to hire the IT teams to maintain those huge servers. They have to buy those huge new servers. So Amazon realized that there is a huge market gap at that time. So he launched the AWS in 206 with S3 storage and EC2 instant. S3 means, as you know, S3 means simple storage system, and the EC2 instant, elastic compute 2 instance. I will explain you all of this in the next few videos. So how AWS works. Cloud providers own the large data centers filled with thousands of servers. These physical servers are divided into virtual servers using virtualizations. User access these virtual servers via internet. Data and applications are stored, processed, and managed remotely. Users can scale up down resources instantly as per need. You can also pay as you go model. Cloud providers handle security, maintenance, and uptime. Data is stored across the multiple locations to maintain the seamless performance. As you know, cloud uses load balancers and the users connected through APIs and dashboard. So it's a great thing. It's a great technology. You cannot launch a Netflix like clone app in those web hosting, shared hosting things. It will be only launched and run properly on AWS cloud like services. So that's it. As you see here, those physical servers, virtual servers, all it's a very great concept. Virtual server, I will explain you in the next videos. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching this video.